Jacksonville. You already know what it is. Today we on another episode of Confinement. We in Jacksonville with Peaches. Peaches, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
All right. So introduce yourself and get a little background about your upbringing.
Well, my original name is LaShawna Green. I grew up in Mixon Town. My grandma raised me because my mom, she was alcoholic. But I still love my mom, and I'm talking about, we were just going back and forth from my grandma to my mom until my grandma passed away when I was like 15. I got 3 other siblings. I got 1 son, but through the struggle, it started when my grandma passed away.
Okay.
And we were going until we was introduced to foster care because my family couldn't keep us, and they already took us from my mother, because she wasn't suitable at that moment. So we started going through foster care, me and my 3 other sisters, and it was like.
Did they keep y'all together? Or no, they separated y'all?
They separated us, but I'm talking about my thing was, that was the only thing I had left was my 3 other sisters. So
yes.
That's what I live for, my 3 sisters.
Okay, so why did they separate y'all? Why they didn't keep y'all together?
They couldn't keep us together because certain people, they was only taking a certain amount of kids.
Okay.
They wasn't gonna take no 3 and 4 kids in one house, because it was like, I'm talking about, in foster care, it's like they say it's like a group thing. I'm talking about, they'll feel like if they got regular kids that's already there, or they got in-house kids, they'll feel like it's some kind of associated with fighting them or beating them up if they come with like 3 and 4 kids.
What, did y'all stay close around each other?
I'm talking about, that was my main thing. That was what I was trying to do. I'm talking about, I made sure one of my sisters, they moved her to Green Cove, and so that's too far out. So I'm talking about, I made sure I found them. I'm talking about, me and my older sister, we was at a family house with 2 sisters that was the 2 sisters that had foster care kids. And then my other 2 sisters, they was like separated. One of them was in the Avenues Mall, by the Avenues Mall, then one of them was in Green Cove. And I was like, wasn't stuck on that. I'm talking about, my main thing was to always have us together regardless of what. I'll run away to look for my sisters. I'm talking about, whatever I had to go through to find my sisters, that's what I was doing.
Okay, so while you was in foster care, did they mistreat you?
I'm talking about, well, I'd have been to, I'm talking about, well, me, I'm talking about, as I was growing up, I'm talking about, man, I wasn't going to go for that. I'm talking about, there's some crazy foster people. To the point where when I stayed in Avenues Mall, the lady had a chain around her refrigerator.
For real?
She had a chain around her refrigerator. Then the water until when you cut on the faucet water, it's nothing but sewer water. It's brown. I'm talking about, it's brown stuff come out in the cup. I was like, I'm not drinking that. She was like, you can't get on the phone at a certain time, baby. I need to call my people.
Yes.
So I was like, no, I'm talking about, so what we gonna do to eat something? They feed us at a certain time. Or we might well go back to the place.
Yeah.
I mean, the children
or the streets or something.
I'm talking about something, because this right here is just crazy. So I ran away from that. Like 30 minutes when they placed me there. When they left, I was gone too.
Okay.
So I'm talking about, I ain't stayed out no kind of way. I'm talking about, then you had some foster people that I'm talking about, they boyfriends would sleep with the kids. No, I ain't doing nothing. And they knew it? Yeah, I ain't doing none of that.
And they ain't do
nothing?
It
was just really about the government money.
Okay, so they really wanted the kid just for the check. So it's all about the money.
That's pretty much what it was.
Did you have one that actually cared?
Oh yeah, like the ones ones that we stayed on Dunn's Avenue. Miss Lola Jenkins and her sister Anita.
Okay.
My older sister was staying with Anita, and I was staying with Lola Jenkins. Now they cared. Also, they had houses, big houses, cars. We had allowance. We had chores. We went to school. They made sure they gave us, I'm talking about, whatever we needed. I'm talking about, it was our money. Whenever our check come, they'll give us our money so we could go shopping. Cause she didn't have to have our. She told the people, no, y'all put the money in her. She told y'all put the check in her name, because so she could go and spend her own money. I don't need her money, cause she was a nurse. So
okay. So yeah, we need more like her.
Yeah, we sure do. And so then her cousin Anita, I'm talking about, she was doing the same thing. She was she was a home lady that take care of people at home.
Okay.
So I'm talking about, she treated my sister good. We talked on the phone whenever we got ready to. She bought a cell phone. We bought our own phones. So we talked on the phone whenever we wanted to or whatever. I'm talking about, we communicated all the time. That's how we're trying to find my other sisters.
Okay. So when did you start getting in trouble?
when I started getting in trouble, I was going in and out of jail. I got out of jail my last time when I was like 20 years old. That's when I met this girl. Me and her was together. We was together when we was locked up. And then when I got out, she got out. And my older sister was staying in Kidnight, so I would have stayed with her.
So when you said together, you mean like friends or girlfriend?
No,
girlfriend?
We was girlfriends.
Okay.
So we was together. We was in a relationship. So she was I had started snorting powder. She was she was snorting, but she had to start. She was smoking, and she was selling drugs. So I was like, I just was so curious one day. I kept seeing her go back there and she'll smoke on this little thing or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, man, until I got so much powder everywhere. So I was like, I want to try it, and I should never did that.
So you was hooked when you tried it.
So that was it. She was like, she said, I told you not to do it. I told you not to do it. She was like, because she would never let me do it. I was like, I just want to do it. You get curious when you keep seeing somebody do the same thing. So I said, you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
See how I make you feel. And that was it. I started she stayed in Brentwood. So Brentwood was like right in Pearl.
Okay.
So I went through the path that one night when me and her got into it. I went through the path in Pearl, and I've been here ever since. And that was like, I had my son. That was 20. I had my son when I was 21, and I've been in Pearl ever since I was 22 years old.
Okay, so when you was doing the drugs, did it make you go on the street? Did you have a prostitute? What was you doing to to feed your habit?
Yeah, I was young, so I was real cute. I was thinner than this. So
okay.
I had teeth, and so I started having. Prostitution was the thing. I'm talking about me. I'm going for the highest bidder because I kept my hair done. I kept my nails done.
So how much was you getting paid? What was your price on the trick?
I'm talking about in the beginning.
Or were they with different prices?
Yeah, it was because in the beginning, I'm talking about, it was like they wanted to have sex. I'm talking about some people. So I was new to it, so I was like, I talked about $20, $30. Then I started like, my friend, the dude that I had started talking to, he was like, man, no, you charge them more than that. So you fine, they want to spend time with you.
Okay.
So I started charging them $45 to have sex. I charged them up like $60 for both.
Okay.
And I'm talking about certain things that I'm not gonna do. So you always gotta have another condom. I ain't doing none of that extra mess. No coming in my mouth. No doing none of that.
Okay.
So I ain't having sex in my butt. I ain't doing none of that.
Okay, so you wasn't having anal sex. No. They had to have a condom, and they couldn't come in your mouth.
No.
Okay, so what was some of the weirdest thing that you would ask had to be done for sex?
He asked me, can he have sex in my butt? But the weirdest thing was when I had met this dude, and he wanted me to have sex with him in his butt. He gave me $250.
Did you do it?
Yeah. But I had on a glove. I put on a glove. I had on a glove. It was like this toilet paper thing.
Uh-huh.
And you rolled it up. It was like, then you have to roll it just to hold the thing. You put something, I think it was like some kind of little stand or something that you put inside of the toilet paper roll thing.
Okay.
And I wrapped it up. Till it was thin enough. And I had to put on the gloves. And I had sex with him in his butt. He gave me $250. And I had sex with him in his butt. And he was like enjoying it. He was enjoying it. He was enjoying that shit so much. I was like, oh, no. He gave me a tip. I was like, oh, no. Yeah, that's it, baby. That was it. I was like, oh, my gosh.
So, how was you ramming him?
Yeah, that's what he wanted me to do.
You were ramming him.
Then he had wanted me to start ramming him, but then the stuff was coming out on my glove. I was like, no. I was like, okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop right here because this is just too much. This looks stank nasty.
Okay.
This was just stank nasty.
Okay. I
could not deal with that. But I'm talking about, I had a lot of fun. I'm talking about, I had people that wanted to be. I'm talking about people that were paying me just to be in my presence. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about, man. Like I said, the streets don't owe me nothing. I'm talking about, I really do. I do M now. I do Molly, but I might jib and dab and doing drugs, but drugs, I'm talking about, it's not what's up now. I'm talking about, man, nowadays, I'm talking about once they took the you can't beat your kids out, and I'm talking about these children right here doing everything. Now you see, I'm talking about 16, 17-year-old kids getting killed, or they killing somebody, going to prison for the rest of their life.
Yes.
I'm talking about how they got these gang affiliation shit going on. I'm talking about, man, it was fun. It was fun when I did it, but what got me was my last time when they sent me up to every time I started going to jail, it wasn't nobody but God. Because I was going to jail, I'm talking about, And he was sitting
What
me
was
down.
you going to jail for?
Prostitution.
Okay.
And I'm talking about, that was already crazy. I'm talking about, so, because I'm selling my body. This is my body. I'm talking about, how you going to try me for selling my shit? I'm talking about, so, and then they sent me down for the last time. They gave me 11 months. I ain't finna go to no prison for no, I'm talking about, for no, I'm selling my own body, and I ain't sick another. When I did them 11 months, that was it.
So what was the breaking point? Why was that time different from the other times you went to?
Because the next time I was going to jail, I was going to prison.
Okay.
I wasn't going to go to prison for selling my body.
Okay.
So that did it for me. I'm talking about, then I had been going to jail. I had been going to jail. I'm talking about just constant. And I just felt like it wasn't nobody but God telling me this is not for you. Then I felt like I was going to have to get out of it anyway, because these men started, I'm talking about, raping. I was raped at gunpoint.
You was? From a trick?
Yeah.
Could you tell us how that went? How that happened?
This man had been watching me for the longest.
Have you tripped with him before?
I would never get in the car with him.
Okay.
I just remember he had a red Mustang. This Mustang, what made me know, because I love red. Red my favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
So he had that red Mustang. He had a red truck, and every time he'll ride by, I see him all the time. He'll always ask me to get in the car, but I was like, nah. I said, I'm good. For some reason, I just kept telling this man no.
Mm-hmm.
But this particular day, I wanted to get me some drugs. I had just woke up, came outside. I had money in my hand. I was like, damn. He was like, he pulled on the side of me his red truck, and he was like, well, can I? He was like, you need a ride? I was like, yeah, you can take me down the street. So I got in the car. I had my money. So I'm trying to go down to give me some drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So me and him started talking. He was like, he got like $50 for me. He wanted me to go down here to Gateway, down here up under the underpass, to just have sex.
Yeah.
And he was gonna bring me back. So it was just something in particular about this man I didn't like, but I was like, okay, I might well, because I'm already in here. That could be more money shit. I can smoke more drugs and keep on and get out and
Did you have a weird feeling when you was in the car with him?
I had a weird from the beginning. When I seen it, it was just somebody to look at his eyes, and I just didn't, he was never, I never wanted to get in the car with him.
Was he white or black?
He was black.
Okay.
And so we get up under the underpass, we get to the house. There's a little abandoned house on the side of the road. And once we get there, I got out, and I was walking in front of him. So when I got on the porch, he was like, let me see that money in your hand. I was like, what? I said, no, you didn't get my money. He pulled out his gun. He was like, yeah, give me that money too. So he was like, I said, so you finna rape me?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah. He put on a rubber, because that was the problem. I said, you cannot rape me. You might well go and kill me, because you're not finna have sex with me without a rubber.
Yes.
So he put on a rubber, and I'm talking about, he raped me. I'm talking about, the whole time he was just looking in my eyes. I would never forget his face ever. Mm-hmm. He was looking in my eyes. I'm talking about, and I was crying. I was crying, but I wasn't.
Yes.
So he had got done, and he and he had caught this pistol. He was like, well, he said, you sit up. He said, get down on the ground. He said, and put your hand over your head and cover your face. He was like, he said, just count to 100. He said, by the time you count to 100, he said, I'll be gone. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about counting. I just seen him go off the porch, and I just stopped counting. I'm talking about, I was upset because I was upset because he took my money. I wasn't worried about, because he ain't had no DNA. I wasn't worried about getting sick or none of that. I'm talking about, I see him take the rub off and all of that. I wasn't worried about none of that. I was upset because he had took my motherfucking money. I ain't had no more money. Then I was down here on the other end, and I had to walk all the way back to the other side.
Okay.
I'm talking about, I was just upset.
Did you report him?
Yeah, I tried. Well, I was going to, but I didn't, because I'm talking about they couldn't. I'm talking about swab me to take no DNA.
Okay.
So because I'm talking about he had to use the rubber.
Okay. So I know when you were in prostitution, like you be befriending other females. Did you tell the other females, hey, such and such? Okay.
But see, sometimes around here, they be feeling like you trying to knock their hustle. Like once in the beginning when I first started tricking, There was this man around here. He was beating up these girls. I'm talking where he tried to beat me. I'm talking where he pretty much hit me in my face. So he hit me in my face, and what made me lucky, because I got out the car. Right down the street we was down there by the park on 25th. And I had by the time he had to grab me, I'll give him some head. By the time he had to grab me and hit me in my face, my hand was on the door. I was out of there.
Okay.
I was hurt. But then I'm trying to get away from his dog. So he can't hit me or run on me. So I went down there, they see my face, I'm like, what's wrong with you? I was like, this man right here beating up these people. He right here beating up y'all girls. I'm telling you, he in a green Lexus. Don't get in that man's car. Don't get in that man's car. I said, I had told my close friend, Cherry.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Cherry, I said, don't get in that green Lexus. She was like, I ain't gonna get in, I ain't gonna get in. Next thing I know, the man, he was beating him up, like I said. But the thing about it was, he done got smart because then I put a childproof lock on his door.
Oh,
so ain't no need for
okay.
ain't no way for you to get out.
Get out, yes.
I'm talking about until he get done with your ass. So he was beating their ass. I'm talking about beating them up real bad. I'm talking about killing them, choking them, throwing them on the side of the road. They had finally found my friend Cherry on the side of the road. She was beaten up. She was beat up so bad. She was unrecognizable. I'm talking about her real shirt, bro. I guess I'm talking about he was literally trying. She was half naked. I said, I told you not to get in that truck. I said, y'all be thinking motherfucker trying to blow y'all hustle. It ain't even that. I'm just looking out for you. If I come tell
for
you
your
safety.
Like that.
Yeah, I'm talking about he had them did her so bad and so wrong.
Okay.
I was like, oh gosh.
So when you was locked up, was you able to make stove? Or did you have to hustle in there to get commissary?
I had people, my dude, because I've been with this man for like 20 years.
Okay.
So
he know what you do. He don't got no problem with that.
He met me doing it.
Okay.
So when he met me, I was going because it was in the beginning I was doing drugs, but I was selling drugs too.
Okay.
And I had traps all over Pearl. And I was my sister. Mm-hmm. He had been trying to talk to me, but one night he came down. I was at my house with my dude from his name Big Larry from the bottom. Mm-hmm. And he came in there. He was like, he looked at me, then he looked at her, and he was like, dang, I thought y'all were twins. I was like, no, we ain't twins. So he had my sister call me, and he was like, he said he wanted to talk to you. I said he see me here with LA. I said I had already told him that LA was my dude, the nigga that was serving him anyway.
Yes. So
me and him, we had finally we got our own place. He got his own place because he was going with some old lady or whatever, but he had been liking me. So we had got into a relationship. We were still selling drugs. We got into a relationship. He was doing drugs, but now it's been like 11 years and he's been clean.
Okay, that's good.
He stayed around the corner. I'm talking about here. When I go to jail, it be when him sending me money, it was like he was bonding me out. So I mean.
Okay, so he was bonding you out and you was getting commissary. Yeah. Since you've been going back and forth, I'm pretty sure the officers, they know you, right?
Yeah.
So how did they treat you while you was in there?
I'm talking about they treat me like, y'all talking about because I fight. I'm talking about they know. I'm talking about I ain't playing no games. I'm talking about they were like.
Oh, you got them hands, huh?
I'm talking about they were like green. Don't mess with somebody green. They'll put my ass in confinement. And somebody because they know if I don't get shit going on my way, if I have to beat a bitch ass, they're gonna lock the whole facility down.
So why would you have to beat a bitch ass? Can you give us one incident why you got into a fight?
Okay, it was a girl named, I'm talking about this deaf girl named Palmer.
Wait, hold on, you got into a fight with a deaf girl?
Yeah, she can talk her ass off, but she can still fight.
She deaf and she talking shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So cursing my ass out, calling me all kind of bitch, calling me all kind of bitches.
Okay.
Because she had already been trying to fight me anyway.
Okay.
So we in jail, so she had got in my seat and I said, oh, don't worry about it, I'm gonna sit on the side of her. So she was like, she won't be at the table. She was like, move, girl. She had to push my tray.
Yeah.
Oh no, that same tray. I picked that bitch up and I popped her ass with it. Me and her started fighting.
Okay, wrong.
Some of them were like, lock this bitch down. Some of them were like, green fighting, lock this bitch down.
Yeah.
Because they came in that bitch, I'm everybody gotta go to their bunk. They come to that bitch spraying everything.
Okay.
So they know, my nigga, you gonna have to spray me. They can't handcuff me, you gonna have to spray me first.
Okay.
I'm telling man, they'll put my ass in that chair. I gotta go do 6 days in the box, 45 days in the box. I'm telling man.
Damn, they doing 45, 60 off the rip in the box?
Yep, time you go to confine me. Anyway, I get a DR. Oh yeah, your ass gone. You'll be gone for about a month or two, because you ain't gonna act right no kind of way. I ain't come to act right, bitch. For real.
Okay.
So I'm talking, man, they're like green fighting. They'll bring them motherfucking thing. All the motherfucking men shoot down that hallway. I be like, oh Lord, get down, green, get down. So man, they be spraying my ass, and I be trying to get down. Somebody they be spraying me, and I be having to get down because they want to handcuff me. Because other than that, they know they ain't gonna get nothing. They know I'll be fighting their ass too.
Okay, then. So, did you mess with any females while you were locked up in there?
What you mean mess with them?
They eating your pussy. You eat they pussy.
No.
Y'all finger fucking.
No, I had one girl, this girl that liked me. See, I was really like boy girls. I had girlfriends.
Wait, hold on. You say you like boy girl?
Yeah, I don't like feminine women. I like stud girls.
Okay, you like stud girls.
Yeah, I had like 2 or 3 feminine women, but they was on the street. I'm talking about, when in jail, I had like 2, I had like a girl, one stud girlfriend, but we was downtown. So it was like real easier. It was easier for us to have sex because we could put the cover down and then they don't come in our cell like that.
Okay.
And so she'll give me some head. I never gave her no head.
Wow, why you didn't?
Because she was a boy girl. She don't like that.
Wait. Okay, she don't like that, but what if she wanted you to eat her pussy? Would you eat the pussy?
No.
So you never ate no pussy before?
Yeah, not in jail. Hell no.
Okay,
in jail, no. I hear y'all have.
Okay, so let the people know they ain't been locked up. Why you wouldn't eat a bitch pussy in jail? Because
I didn't know what them hoes came in there with all kind of bumps on them. I'm talking about keep going to the M2. I'm talking about if they come in that motherfucker doing what I'm doing, bitch, I don't know if you talking about someone go take medication at nighttime, bitch, you sick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about hell no. I'm talking about then at the farm, it was wide open anyway. No, I'm talking about they were doing it, but guess what? You got to be all the way in the back. But I'm talking about downtown, shit, you got a whole girlfriend for years when them motherfuckers been up for prison. Going for life, them bitches going to have a whole girlfriend. They be in that bitch, they done move their girlfriend in their room. So they fucking every night, every day, all day.
Okay.
So I'm talking about, but at the farm, you can't do that because all the beds wide open.
Okay. So it's like an open dorm.
Yeah, you got an open dorm at the farm. It's about 4 open dorms. It's about beds. They got cameras that they can see right on your ass. So your ass going there, so you got to go to the back. Your ass, then once they get in the huddle, they'll stop there, come in that motherfucker. Yeah, y'all get your ass out this huddle. You can't sit on no bunks now. You got to always be in the day room.
Okay.
You cannot sit, so you can't go back there in the back room, back no more. You always got to sit in the day room. You always got to be around the tables. Okay. If you ain't around the tables on the thumb thing right there, you might well, you ain't gonna do none of that out there no more. They stopped everything out there.
Okay. Was there a lot of fighting in there when you was in there?
Oh, no, not really. I'm talking about everybody just got along the way they could. I'm talking about because I guess they were like scared shit. I'm talking about we wouldn't go to rec. I'm talking about being in this cell. So we want to go outside all the time.
So they let y'all go outside and y'all have rec?
Yeah, we went outside. But that's the thing. You could see outside. I'm talking about in the jail, you just go in the building.
Okay, so you in the building.
Yeah, we be outside. I'm sorry, we be on a little farm, but you can feel air. You can see the sunlight. I'm sorry, you can see trees and shit like that. People coming in and out.
Okay.
I'm talking about in this little matter of fact, it was like this big.
Okay.
And I'm talking about you can walk around, play basketball or whatever. I'm talking about you can still be outside.
Oh, okay.
And I'm telling you, that shit was just confined. That shit was confined all the way around.
Okay. So how much, when do they let y'all go to store and how much can you spend a week at store? How do y'all store work? In Georgia, they let us go every week and the max is $60.
Oh, no, we don't have no max. Commissary is like Tuesdays and Thursdays.
They give y'all 2 days?
Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays. You go on somebody, you fill out the sheet and you sit it in. You got to have whatever the money on there, how much of them, they have a locker full of shit. They have lockers. They don't eat no food because they got everything. They don't put everything on our commissary list from.
Okay, let the people know what's on y'all commissary list. Give a rundown.
Chili beans, I'm talking about noodles, I'm talking about summer sausages, candy, tater chips. They got a whole damn, I'm talking about tuna now. They got tuna. They got, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about, what that stuff is, spam. They got spam.
Not the spam.
They got, I'm talking about all that stuff down. Then they already make their little goulash and all kind of shit like that. I'm talking about, they got everything. Pickle, I'm talking about sausages, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about you want, I'm talking about tuna, I'm talking about everything.
Okay.
Sodas, I'm talking about all that. They got sodas now. They ain't got no little pipes no more. They got sodas now.
Okay, then.
I'm talking about fruit punches. I'm talking about, man, they got everything. I'm talking about shit. You might well be, shit, nowadays, I'm talking about it's so high out here. Shit, you ain't got to do nothing but go to jail for 3 hours in the car. I ain't going, but I'm talking about shit, you ain't got to pay no bills in there.
Okay, then.
You going to eat 3 good meals. I'm talking about, as long as you got people that sending you money, you good. Because now out here, bitch, I'm talking about everything going up.
Yeah,
gas done went down, but I'm talking about clothes, food, everything going up. Thank God for food stamps.
Yes.
Because, baby, your ass will be out of gas.
Okay. So, with all your prostitution charges, I'm assuming you never had a lawyer. You just go in, go out, get bunded out, just plead out.
I ain't had a lawyer. The only time I needed a lawyer was when I was in jail, when they charged me with trafficking.
Okay.
That's the only time I had to get me a lawyer. And I'm talking about, I had already told my dude, when we was at the house, he was there, he was supposed to be working on the house. Mm-hmm. And he had my brother-in-law them come and say, I'm going to this boy named Dutch Stafford. So he got a lot of brothers. Being the staff of them, so he got a lot of brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm talking about all them, they coming in there selling drugs. So it's all of them, then they have a party. All them, all their girlfriends and all their girlfriend friends. That's like, I'm talking about, that's a whole fucking, I'm talking about, that's a whole community.
Okay.
So I'm talking about, I had told you that from the beginning, bitch. I'm not taking no charges for these niggas. I'm talking about, I love them, they my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
I ain't going there. I'm telling you, this shit here already like it's a disaster waiting to happen.
Okay.
They have cookies all in the dough when they get done. So I stick cookies in the dough before they dry. They got motherfucking cookies all on the motherfucking shelves. They got guns in this house. They got everything in this house. They beat his ass up. I'm still going out on the trigger with him. They beat his ass up because they think he done took his bomb or whatever. I don't give a damn about none of that. I'm talking about, then it just so happened, one night I was out there in the street, the police had a kicked in the door. They came in, time they came in, one of them big ass 800 jars was sitting in the door drying.
Mm-hmm.
They had motherfucking them golf things, the canister things where they put the drawers inside the thing with tennis balls go in. They had like 7 of them lined up.
Okay.
They found motherfucking. I'm sorry, man. They charged me with trafficking and keeping occupied dwelling with drugs, either held or sold, possession of a firearm. I'm talking about, man.
Did you beat it?
Oh yeah, I did 4 months. I told him you might well go on. I ain't telling nobody. Like I said, I'm never been a snitch. We're never. I'm talking about none of that. I told him. I said you might well go on stand up, baby, because I'm not doing none of this time.
So he stood on 10 toes?
Oh, yeah. He had no choice because he knew it. I told him that shit from the beginning.
Okay, so, but what if he didn't stand on 10? Would you would have told him, hey, that's his shit?
Yeah, that's his shit.
Okay.
I ain't got him. No, that's his shit.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing to do with it. First of all, my name ain't even on this list. I don't even know why I'm in jail.
Yes.
These people got his name is with these people. These people don't even know me.
Okay.
But then they consider me as his girl. The man didn't even, he met me one time.
Mm-hmm.
The man that owned the house, so he supposed to been working on the house. You know, turn this man whole house to damn dough house.
Yeah.
Ow. So I told him, I was like, yeah, baby, you might well go and get ready for it. Because I'm not taking no time for none of this shit, period.
Okay.
So
straight up like that.
Yeah, I'm talking about, because I told this nigga in the beginning.
Yeah, you let him know. So he couldn't do nothing but respect that.
And he did. They gave him 30 months and they gave me 4 months.
Okay, then.
So I have to do nothing but a couple of more weeks and I was out of there.
Okay, so for the people that watching, you know what I'm saying, that's watching you and stuff like that, we want to know, how did you lose your teeth? Was it because of drugs?
Yeah, I was smoking. And I'm talking about the enamel was, I'm talking about messing my teeth up. I was smoking like bombs. Nigga, I had bombs after bombs. Every day,
let the
day.
people know who don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I'm talking about like motherfucking like 30 rocks, 30 45 rocks in a motherfucking bag.
Okay.
Because I wasn't doing it. I wasn't just smoking. I was selling drugs too.
Okay.
I'm talking about, I had a pretty ass smile. I'm talking about, I lost all my teeth. I'm talking about the enamel was going out of my teeth. But I was still supposed to try to brush them. I'm talking about drugs will do all kind of stuff to you. I'm talking about some people go to itching and scratching.
Mm-hmm.
I have all these scars on them. It just fucked my motherfucking mouth up. I'm talking about that dope ate out all my teeth, all my gums. I'm talking about everything.
Okay.
So now I'm in the process. I got a job. Mm-hmm. I work at Coach, making $18 an hour.
Good.
I might dib and dab every now and then, but I'm talking about it's not no. My main thing, I'm talking about I might get me a Molly. I can do Molly all day long. I'm talking about for one motherfucking dime. I'm trying to get it right down so I can smoke Molly all day long. So I ain't got to worry about that.
So it must be some good shit then.
Yeah, I'm talking about dope. I'm talking about you got to keep dope. It's like you got to constantly, you want a constant hit. You want a constant hit.
Constant. So you constantly chasing a high with the dope. Okay.
I'm talking about, man, I can roll me up 2 or 3 blunts. I still have Molly all day long.
Okay, then.
I'm talking about, the drug is still a drug. So it's not good, period.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about dope is not dope. That ain't what's happening. I'm talking about, I don't prefer nobody to even partake in smoking crack, doing Molly, doing no kind of drug.
Oh, nothing.
Because one thing about it, some drugs you might not think addictive, it gets addictive.
Okay, then.
I'm talking about, and for the people that I'm talking about that want to know, I'm talking about, man, it's hard. You got people that I'm talking about taking people money. I'm talking about, you got people that's killing people. When they jump in their car, you might see this person one time. These drugs get missing. I'm talking about, man, they do anything for a few dollars, because then I got real bad now. I'm talking about, you turn a $10 trick, bitch, I ain't even satisfied with that. Because, bitch, I got to get a cigarette, I got to get something to drink, and I got to get a rock. You can't go no dope man with no $8, but they can't, with no $7. So can I get a $10 rock? They ain't going for that. So, bitch, I ain't satisfied in this. I'm talking about in this deal, period.
Yes.
Vowed to never have sex for $10, period, in my life.
Okay.
Not give head for no $10, I'm talking about, because it's a job. I'm talking about, I don't like giving head nowhere. I'm talking about, if anything, if I have to have sex, bitch, I know what I'm worth, so it's going to be way more than that.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to be satisfied because I know you're going to be satisfied.
Yes.
It's just not worth it. I'm talking about it's not. It's just you need to start going, stay in school.
Mhm.
I'm talking about get your education so that can take you higher. So that can
Mhm.
take you. I'm talking about to bigger, doing bigger and better things. Because in the streets is not for people.
Okay.
I'm talking about some people get adapted to it. Some people I'm talking about just go. I'm talking about man, they strip it. I'm talking be doing dope. I'm talking about be smoking dope like 60, 70 years. That shit ain't cool at all.
Okay.
Ain't gonna have nothing because I'm talking about my nigga. Because every time you got $1, I'm talking you want to spend it.
Okay then.
I'm talking about man, I
So
got
it's
a good
like burning a hole in your
hell
pocket.
yeah, burn a hole in your pocket and your hand. I got a good job. I'm talking I got a nice place. I'm still talking about I smoke. I'm talking about I smoke on occasion, but I'm talking about I do my when I get over because I get paid. Whenever I get paid, I'm talking about I be on talking give me a dub or something. Shit, I be all right for like 2 or 3 days.
Okay then.
I might get up, so I might get a raw every now and then. I'm talking about, but he ain't nothing else about. There ain't nothing. There ain't never been a habit, but I'm talking about. I do it less now than anything.
Mhm.
I'm talking about. He ain't even know. I'm sorry, he ain't even know thought on my mind. Like it used to be. I'm telling you, I just gotta have to impress people. Just show them all. Bitch, I can wait, make way more money than you.
Yes.
Used to be in competition with running circles around holding. Man, bitch, I would run circles around you a couple gang of times all day long while you
Okay.
still here on the same block. Then turn 2 tricks, bitch, I ain't turning but 1, and I'm in the house for the rest of the day.
Okay then.
Y'all still out here, I'm talking about beating the street.
Okay
Not
then.
me. Not me,
Okay.
baby. I'm talking about I'm out of there. I'm talking about baby. And I
Okay.
be
They
good.
better catch
I'm
up.
talking who? Shit, I'm talking
Okay.
baby. I had to got smarter with that shit. You
Okay.
gotta learn something some kind of way.
Yes.
And I'm talking about shit. I'm talking about don't let the streets beat you and don't let the motherfucking drugs take over your life.
Okay.
Cause it will. It's a mind thing. I'm talking about nigga, if it tell you, I'm talking about, if it tell you the motherfucker jump out the motherfucking window, bitch, and once you jump out that window, bitch, you alive. Bitch, don't do that no more. You might well leave that drug alone, bitch.
Yes, yes.
Leave that shit alone. If they tell you to do some stupid shit like that, bitch, leave that alone. Cause
Okay
it ain't
then.
for you. Ain't no drugs for you, period. I'm talking about I done seen some people do the damnedest shit smoking dope.
Mm.
I'm talking about, man, did some people conscious be fucking with it that did some shit in the back in that day. I'm trying to go to hitting. I'm trying to get scared. Take a motherfucker come behind them, or go to pet their head, or go to hit, look, popping themselves up. No, go on, baby. I ain't got time for that, bitch, because ain't nothing wrong with my conscience, bitch. I'm gonna hit this shit and think of the next time I got some money. When I'm gonna get this next dollar, how many dollars I got now?
Okay then.
Shit, I'm talking about it's a mind thing. I'm talking about don't you let that shit control you. That's exactly what it's gonna do. That shit will take your ass all the way down.
Okay. So what message will you leave to people today? A female that's going through the same thing, you know, she turned the trick, she don't like, she feel like that's the only thing she could do, and she done been locked up a couple times. What would you say to her, Peaches?
I would tell you, man, listen. Number one thing is God. God, only thing you have to do is have a personal relationship with God. Once you have that personal relationship with God, baby, God will take you through though. I'm talking about, man, He will be there for you through whatever. I know because I experienced it firsthand. God done took me out of situations that I never knew how I got out of, but God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about get on your knees and start praying to God and put Him as your. I'm talking about getting your mind. I'm talking about God. You have a personal relationship with God, and baby, that's all you need. God will get you through whatever. And I'm talking about then you'll have put in your mind. I'm talking about to tell yourself, have God to help you through your struggles. And guess what? That's all you need.
Okay.
God will. I'm talking about He will provide when you think you ain't got nothing. But God. God is my rock. I'm talking about that's the only person in this world that I would depend on. Because God told you I got a dude that I've been with for 20 years, stay around the corner waiting for him to get over work. But I'm talking about God is the number one key. There's nothing like knowing God.
Okay.
God, I'm telling man, I had so many things that I've been through in life. I couldn't have got out of, don't know how I got out of them, the situations, but God.
Okay.
And that's my number one source of help. God. Get on your knees, fall on your knees, and just talk to Him. I used to talk to Him before I get in the car. I talk to Him when I'm walking down the street. That's all He want to do is know that you. Then people be like, they don't hear Him. You'll hear Him. If you got a personal relationship with God, you can hear Him. You can tell me that's your first instinct. No, that's God telling you. One always coming for instruction. And God, if you got a personal relationship with God, He will help you through whatever, and He will hold you to the bitter end.
Yes.
He has been having my back for this long.
Okay.
And I love Him. I give God the most highest praise.
Okay.
That's been I'm talking my help, my protector, my provider through all of this.
So do you have any social media? Somebody want to hit up Peaches and talk to you. Is you
Yeah,
on social
my
media?
Facebook, yeah. Peaches on Facebook, LaShawn on Facebook. My Facebook on LaShawn Green, either Peaches, they'll see me on there. Pull up LaShawn Green, and that's me. I got all kind of different hairdos, so I like to keep my hair done, so I'm just trying to wear my own hair now.
Okay, then.
So I'm rocking all kind of different hairstyles, kept my hair and my nails done, but I'm just trying to do my own, just trying to use my own hair, because I never wore my own hair. I'm trying to get it done, so I'm just trying to use my own, just be me sometimes.
Okay, be yourself.
I'm gonna get, when I was finished stacking up this little money, I'm getting me another place. Then I'm going to get these veneers in my mouth, baby.
Okay, then.
Then I'm
all right. $1,000,000 smile on the way. $1,000,000 smile on the way from Peaches.
2 years, I'm good.
Okay,
2
then.
years, I'm talking about coach. I'm talking about my job. I love my job, coach. You can't be coach. I'm trying to make $18 an hour. You can't beat it.
That's good. That's good to hear.
I'm talking, baby, you can't beat it. I love it.
Okay, and there you have it. Another episode of Confinement.